Here we go, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday night's Titans of the Ring. And boy, do we have a show for you here tonight, the Sean Walton Junior High Academy. We have a fantastic set of matches, most of all capped off by Andre Robinson versus Jacob Cass in the main event, Timothy Ray Young versus Adrian Flynn. But don't take my word for it. Let's talk about Beat the Heat. Saturday, June 25th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Witness the crowning of the Titans of the Ring Regional and Women's Champion. We cannot wait for this show. As you know, we've been doing the tournament. Everything's been heating up. Saint. And here is who we have qualified already. We have Bryson Taylor and Andre Robinson were qualified out the get-go for their excellent records. Fenton Ferris was the latest to qualify. Andrew Sullivan just before that. These four men have the best records in Titans in the Ring, and we're going to see if Fenton Ferris can pad those stats a little bit more tonight as he takes on Harry Combs in a 20-minute time limit bout. How are you doing out there, big dog? How's it going, Fairly Grim? Thank you all so much for hopping in. We're going over the cards. Deacon Price taking on Jason Tandem as he continues to try to earn his way into the Beat the Heat tournament for the regional championship. Deacon's been quite impressive in his time here. Inyo versus Alexis Slater. Both of these women vying for an opportunity to take their chance to main event in their own right at Beat the Heat and win the women's championship. Code Red says, "Where's mommy?" Right there is mommy for you, Code Red. Jacob Cass, main event. Andre Robinson, 20-minute time limit. These two men, Jacob Cass, the hot hand, the man who just debuted a couple weeks ago, versus one of the best record holders here in Titans. But our opening bout, Timothy Ray Young, Adrian Flynn, 20-minute time limit. I can't wait to see what this one has in store. How's it going, Doodlebot? Thank you all for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Why is the mom not here every show? Oh, I was wrong. It looks like Fenton Ferris is going to be.
Here you go.
Let's see what we got here. Oh! Well, this is a change of pace. Last week we saw KJM being seconded by Fenton Ferris. I guess there is a mentorship role going on here.
Yep, time for the rookie to see his mentor in action and take some notes. KJM, I hope you brought a legal pad because this is going to be a spectacle.
Welcome in, Jasmine. Now remember, here at Tyde of the Ring, we are completely interactive with our chat. We want you all to be a part of the show just as much as you all are watching the show. So we are here for the conversation. Thank you all for tuning in so far. Doodlebot, Code Red, Fairly Grim, Jasmine, Big Dog, all of you all, thank you for hopping in and being a part of the show tonight. We are quite excited you are here.
We absolutely love a busy chat, so community, please interact with us, talk with us, tell us about your favorite wrestlers, tell us about you, tell us about you. Ferris there on the rope, showing off that style, that profile.
The screen is a bit loud and more quiet. Okay, we'll pull it down. Is that doing any better? Let us know if that has leveled things out. I mean, hey, I think Fenton Ferris has arguably the best theme song in all of Titans anyway, so
Absolutely.
kind of enjoying that. Is this any better?
And right out the gate, we saw Harry Combs do this last week to KJM, had him rush around the ring. Harry Combs is going, but Fenton Ferris is saying, "No way, Harry, I'm not going out there. Get back in this ring and compete."
Let us know if we are up and going a little bit better. Want to make sure that we are right where y'all can hear us. Okay, awesome. Now, we won't, as soon as we have more music, we'll be able to know a little better where we're at. Remember, here on Titans of the Ring, we are sponsored and overall able to put the show together because we are brought to you by the people over at K2 Gaming. About the people over at K2 Gaming, I mean me, Kaylee, and Dylan. So you can reach out and follow our YouTube at K2 Gaming KY on YouTube. If you don't mind, Doodlebop, hit that exclamation social. Let people know how to get to the YouTube. And if you miss any part of the show, you can find the replay of it and any other show that we do there over on the YouTube. Kaylee's currently doing her streams of Pokemon Scarlet, as well as getting ready to start Playtale Requiem, so you can find it there. You can also join our Discord, where you can join in and have conversations with us over there at the link that Doodlebot put out for our Discord. You can join the Rising and get to be a Titan that rises along with us here. Fenton Ferris working over Harry Combs. Just a lot of great kicks to the head of the former barber turned pro wrestler.
Yep, the barber from Barbersville, Harry Combs. And while he's yet to win a match here on Titans of the Ring, I do have to note his impressive athleticism. The way we've seen him move around the ring and kind of work against Ferris here has been kind of impressive. Do you think this might be his first win in Titans of the Ring?
I think if he gets a win over Fenton Ferris, Harry Combs is going to be a man with his own axe to grind and could potentially even have to earn himself a chance into that tournament. I have a feeling that if you can beat someone that is in the tournament, it could almost mean that you could find your way into it as well.
Absolutely. Look at the way he wrenches that arm. Oh, Fenton Ferris reversing him there. And a pin from Harry Combs. Can he get it? No. I don't even think that one was a 1 count. Russian leg sweep from Harry Combs onto Fenton Ferris.
We do apologize for the phone ringing in the background.
Harry Combs, Irish whip into the corner. He was going to rush after him, but he threw him a little too hard there. Ferris taking him down off the top rope and a drop kick to the back. Fenton Ferris has had an impressive showing over these past few weeks, but now we're getting to see him against a different kind of opponent. We've seen how he fares up against KJM, but not too much as far as variety there. But now we see him going up against Harry Combs, getting him onto the top rope. Very back and forth bout here. More than I was expecting from Harry Combs, if I'm being honest.
Oh my goodness, what a move off the top rope there.
That quick scissor whip from the top rope. And a fabulous heel kick from Fenton Ferris takes Harry Combs to the ring.
That has to be it.
And a 3 count. There was no way he was going to kick out of that heel kick. There was just no way. Fenton Ferris getting his celebration in there after a...
Go on, Bailey. Go back with mommy. Sorry, guys. Bailey and Haley and all of them are hanging out outside tonight.
What a victory for Fenton Ferris.
Up next, Deacon Price versus Jason Tandem, 1-on-1 in the 20-minute time limit. I hate to say this after what we saw happen to Silence last week. I don't know if Deacon needs 20 minutes.
I'm not so sure. I would not even say this would be 5. You saw how Deacon took him down with those spinning power bombs, just taking Silence down. Now Jason Tandem, I almost feel bad for him.
Y'all know that there's some music. Let us know how the audio volume is in comparison to us. Jason being seconded by his brother Johnny to the ring. Say the only thing I can tell them apart is that beard.
That beard and that kind of that messy mop on Jason's head there. Johnny seems to keep himself a little bit cleaner. Jason, the more erratic of the two. Almost makes me wonder, how do you think he's going to fare against Deacon?
Honestly, I don't know. It's hard to have a determination of what it could mean or could be. Because everybody that stood up against Deacon has not fared well.
Yeah, between that pop-up punch of his and that spinning powerbomb, I wouldn't be able to tell you. He's just so dominant in the ring.
Out comes Deacon Price, the man we were just talking about, a man who showed utter dominance since appearing here in Titans of the Ring. Listen, I saw this man come into the arena today. I wish you could see the Harley this man drives.
Oh, I bet it was expensive. Big fat boy, shiny. Tell me all about it, Casey.
Oh, it just, there's my man Deacon. It absolutely just made me remember that I am married and my wife said no to any bikes. How are you doing this evening, Mr. Russell Ryan? I hope it's good to see that you're here. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Up here in this matchup, we've got Jason Tandem versus Deacon Price after seeing Harry Combs take a loss to one Mr. Fenton Ferris, the always fab Fenton Ferris.
Yeah, Deacon, he lives a pretty rugged lifestyle. Oh man.
I think that's the first time we've seen him on the mat.
Jason taking Deacon down to the mat 3 times. Deacon's going to have to get his head in the game. We saw how dominant he can be in the ring, but Jason getting one over on him.
I don't think taunting was the right thing to do, but, you know, hey.
Oh my gosh, he threw him out of the ring. Right over the top rope.
Jason Tandem running is the smartest thing he's ever done.
Oh, quick strikes from Deacon, but then you saw that judo throw from Jason, once again taunting Deacon. Deacon the more powerful one here, but Jason using his speed to evade Deacon in his heavy attacks. Taking out the trash. Good job, Deacon.
Code Red said he always brings a piece of paper to wrestling match just in case Rock is his opponent. Well, I might start packing a pair of scissors. The kitty ones, so that I don't get kicked out.
Another quick clothesline from Jason Tandem there, taking down Deacon.
Oh, Deacon with a chop block to those knees on the front side. And
Deacon
working over that knee.
Not afraid to fight dirty, not afraid to use those body parts as a weapon as he digs his knee right into the thigh of Jason there.
Deacon Price is a man who has had to fight his entire life, and you can definitely see that he has gained the skill that he uses in the ring just from real life experience.
Yeah, former street fighter Deacon and his underground fighting experience coming to show as he brawls with Jason Tandem here. Jason Tandem using all of his athleticism to try to win in this match. A piece of paper and a drop of pencil.
I like the way chat's thinking tonight.
You can cover rock and paper.
But I'll tell you what, old Deacon Price must have a rock in that right hand. Deacon taking him up. Oh my goodness.
Deacon Price being moldable? Absolutely. Just because he lives a rugged lifestyle doesn't mean he doesn't take the time to train, to build himself to be better. We've seen how well he does here in Titans as a dominant force. It takes a lot of work to become the absolute monster that Deacon Price is.
Throws Deacon in the ropes, misses that shoulder block. Deacon taking over, working that arm. Oh,
working it there behind his head. Jason hitting him in the gut, trying to escape.
This is the most offense. I can't believe someone's even made a pin attempt on Deacon at this point. You're going to have to fight a little harder to take him down than that.
Yeah, Jason's tried with a couple of different roll-ups, but I think he knew he wasn't going to get it there. But I think that's been all this match has for Jason so far, is trying to get a quick one over on Deacon. Oh man, running bulldog from Deacon, flattening Jason. And you can see Johnny outside trying to get the distraction there to help his twin brother, but it's just not doing it. Oh man, the brutality from Deacon, banging his head off the mat. Deacon is out to maim tonight.
And here's that move that we've seen. Deacon takes him up.
Oh my gosh. That full throttle spinning power bomb on to Jason and knocking out Johnny in the process. Said, you taunted me enough. Now you're going to watch your brother fail.
I've always said pro wrestling is an interesting sport. It's just two men in their underwear fighting for a belt that doesn't hold up a pair of pants. But right now, Deacon Price is doing everything he can to earn his right to fight for a belt that regardless, he wears his pants and they stay up. Up next for U Code Red, we got her in the ring. Alexis Slater tonight taking on Inyo. 20-minute time limit, one-on-one match. Let's go, Deacon. We'll see if he gets named tonight. I know we're going to have another competitor named this evening.
Yep, we know that Inyo herself, since we're moving on to the women's match, we know that she is going to be an obvious contender for this women's championship that will be crowned at Beat the Heat Saturday, June 24th at 6 p.m.
There is a bit of an error there on the screen. June 24th is the night that we will be airing Beat the Heat. You will see Bryson Tiller, Andre Robinson, Fenton Ferris, and Andrew Sullivan. Oh, Deacon is officially in.
After that dominant victory over Jason Tandem, Deacon is in the tournament. We now only have 3 more competitors to name for the tournament.
Oh my goodness.
You can see the crowd out here in the Sean Waltman Jr. High School appreciating the card that they've had tonight thus far with our 2 matches. Alexis Slater entering first. Said Alexis. And there she is, making her way down to the ring. We've seen her kind of get caught up in a little bit of this feud between Inyo and Ronan, both a little bit after some of those attacks that we've seen. The other match they had together, Inyo and Slater.
I mean, Slater's one victory here in Titans is because she was able to roll up Ronan due to a distraction from Inyo.
Yes. You worship the ground she walks on.
Oh my goodness.
You can see the crowd dead silent for this competitor, Inyo, who was the mysterious hacker who stalked Ronan in the past few weeks, finally confronted her at Bluegrass Brawl. As the lights went out, she attacked Ronan, made her statement, and she's been competing here on Titans with a dominant streak of wins.
This girl is deranged. I am terrified, and this music is just so ominous.
Yes, that presence, and you can see the mental mind games that she's playing. You can see it in her facial expressions, the way she tears. You can feel how angry she is, how ready she is to fight tonight. Alexis Slater and Inyo there.
Here's the bell. Oh my goodness.
Moving out of the way.
Alexis with a quick roll up. Can she? No.
You can only imagine if she was able to get a quick roll up there on Inyo, she may have earned her spot into the women's championship match, but it just didn't pan out.
I am a little bit terrified of people who can't tie their shoes, Russell, and I saw you struggling in the back tonight, so let's not even go there.
Inyo taking down Slater here.
Alexis over the top rope to the outside.
Taunting the crowd. You can see the anger, the rage in Inyo.
Now, we saw what happens when she works outside. Someone needs to get her back in the ring.
Throwing Slater into the steps there. What a nasty, nasty woman she is, the way that she fights. We've seen how she beats her opponent down. She wears them down. Hard-hitting strikes. Keeps them grounded and tears them apart. Mentally and physically.
Alexis with that counter.
Oh my gosh. Right into the corner there.
Goodness, a counter there. Working over Alexis Slater in the corner. There is that leg drop. Staring deep into my soul. Oh my goodness.
Yep. An illegal leg sweep. Is that what you said, Russell Ryan? Oh my
I think
gosh.
somebody needs to get this man a wrestling rule book to understand what's illegal and what's not. We hear a lot of him calling for stuff, but I don't think he understands the sport for a lick.
Well, Slater was holding the tights for sure. You did see that in that roll-up, but if it helps end this match as quickly as possible, I wouldn't blame her. Otherwise, she runs into this problem. Inyo breaking her down. Sick neck breaker from Inyo.
Oh my goodness.
Torquing the neck again. You saw off of that roundhouse kick right to the jaw of Slater. You saw her head snap back. She's doing everything she can to beat down Slater.
Lakes into the corner, Irish whipped, falls to the mat, couldn't even hold herself up from the pain that she's currently feeling.
And you can see how intense she is on hurting her. The way she grabs the head, the way she torques that neck. She needs to be careful. That Uranagi of Inyo, she's put her down. That has to be it. And it is.
Oh my goodness.
We are so sorry to the fans of Slater here, but that loss was devastating.
Absolutely devastating.
Terrifying. Absolutely
Those deep
terrifying.
eyes. Oh my goodness. Our main event tonight, Jacob Cass versus Andre Robinson, with a 20-minute time limit.
Inyo is a cheater. Well, she does have a tendency to attack people from behind.
I've not actually seen her really go and stand up straight up with any one person.
Main event, Jacob Cass versus Andre Robinson.
Oh my goodness, these two men. Andre already qualified for returning. Jacob Cass trying to find his way in.
Now, I will say this is not the main event. This is not the main event. There was a mistype on the graphic. We do have another match planned for you between Adrian Flynn and Timothy Ray Young. You see it there, Andre Robinson coming down to the ring.
Being seconded by one Bryson Taylor, who looks like he's ready to go.
Yep. Andre Robinson making his way in. You saw him in this new gear, this red and gold.
I wonder what would happen in the tournament if we have to see these two behemoths meet. Who do you think can win, Bryson Taylor or Andre Robinson?
That one I am not totally for sure with.
Here comes the man who took down WCW, the man who made his debut a few weeks ago, defeating Ray De La Morte. Oh my gosh, it's the reluctant hero, Jacob Cass. One of the biggest signings to Titans of the Ring in recent memory. So excited to see this man who has earned his stripes all over the world and has performed on the biggest stage and has came back to say that he wants to help the future of pro wrestling, and that's what he is doing.
Not only did we see him get a dominant win on the first card, but we also got to see him take on KJM.
He was able to get a win over KJM. Absolutely amazing. You've got to think tonight he's got to do everything he can in this match to keep pushing forward to try to get his win, to earn his chance into the Titans of the Ring Regional Championship Tournament. You never trust a man that someone calls a hero. I mean, hey, the reluctant hero has proven himself, and he was able to take down the best of the best to make sure that the WWE stayed in power back in 2012 when WCW invaded.
Now, he doesn't just call himself a hero, but a reluctant hero. And the reason that he has gained this moniker is because of his will. The fact that he might not want to go into a fight, but he knows if he has to, he will give it his best. He will give it his all. And he has proven in countless arenas all over the world. He's proven it on the big stage in WWE. that he can hang, that he can step up and save the day when he has to. And now here he is in Titans of the Ring, showing his prowess, showing what it means to be a wrestler, to be passionate about this sport. Back and forth between him and Andre Robinson. You saw that quick hurricanrana taking Andre Robinson to the floor.
Andre Robinson whipped into the corner. Jacob Cass hits the ropes.
Is he going to go for something here? What's he going for? Quick. Oh! I thought he was going to go for something running there, but a quick jab to Andre Robinson.
You got to keep him guessing. Kick to the back of the head. That nice drop kick after rolling his opponent out of the corner. Oh, missing that wheel kick. Andre Robinson says, nope, not in my house.
Oh, nasty knee to the gut of Jacob Cass there.
Cass thrown to the outside. Oh my goodness.
Taunting the crowd. Bryson Tiller grabbing a hold of him, but he threw him back in.
Bryson, keep your hands off a man in the ring. Don't want to cause a disqualification for Andre Robinson here tonight.
Absolutely not. Now Andre Robinson getting the upper hand on Jacob Cass, stomping him there. Trying to go for a kick to the back, but Jacob Cass rolled out of the way. Now we see some quick jabs right to the gut of Jacob Cass. Oh, man, look at the power of Andre Robinson.
Up and over, baby.
The belly-to-belly suplex. So much strength, he didn't even have to use his momentum to go down with him. He just threw him right over his head like it was nothing. And into the corner, Andre Robinson grabbing a hold of him.
Oh.
I would say it did.
Nice counter, goes for a kick, but doesn't get quite all of it. Andre Robinson still on his feet. Jacob Cass, though, coming in with those left arms, those left elbows.
Yeah, you saw it there. Andre Robinson using a little bit of that boxing experience, using his hands, blocking to make sure that kick didn't get all of it. But Jacob Cass is now back on top with a quick snap suplex and a smart move, keeping his opponent away from the ropes there as he rolls over into that pin. Jacob Cass trying to get the crowd fired up as Andre Robinson has to go to the outside. Jacob Cass follows him up with a suicide dive. Jacob Cass going to get him back in the ring.
Code Red, I do not know how to respond to that. About 4 minutes has a lift in this 20-minute time limit match. Jacob Cass still going at it with Andre Robinson. Both these men working each other over with strikes. And Jacob Cass throwing in a few holds. These counters, these back and forth. Oh, a roll up by Jacob Cass. Quick kick out from Andre Robinson.
At a 1 count, a common theme we see with Andre Robinson is he doesn't even let his opponent get a second there.
Oh,
Jacob
my.
Cass spilled to the ground.
You go for higher risk, sometimes you get no reward.
Yeah, you see Andre Robinson with those hammer fists to Jacob Cass, putting him down. Jacob Cass coming back with a clothesline of his own, rolling over Andre Robinson for the pin. 2. And still a 2 count from Andre Robinson, but he got the 2 count. He's wearing down Robinson just a little bit more each time.
What will the reluctant hero himself have to do tonight? What will he have to do? Bryson Tiller getting involved.
On the outside, striking up an argument with Jacob Cass to distract him.
Oh, goes for a punch, gets countered in the corner.
Now, I would say not Russell Ryan. I wouldn't say that was a lazy pin at all. When you're in the ring, the whole objective is to get the win and get it as quickly as possible. Jacob Cass, like any other man on this card, is looking to earn his spot into the tournament. I am absolutely sure of it. And if he can pull off a victory against Andre Robinson, that is 1 step closer. 1 step closer, 1 win closer to being in that tournament.
As we said, usually a win over someone in the tournament could get you in. It's not a guarantee, though, but if it's not, Jacob Cass's entry by beating Andre Robinson, it's definitely got to make the name for himself have a better shot at it.
Absolutely. Any bolstering to your win-loss record will definitely help your chances of getting in the tournament. And if you can beat a guy as bad as Andre Robinson, a first qualifier in the tournament, then you have your shot. Bryson Taylor stepping away.
Not wanting to be involved. This is smart. You don't want to cause a disqualification for your young protege there in Andre Robinson.
Bryson Taylor, unlike a lot of these more hard, tougher personalities, he doesn't need to cheat to win. He's not some slimy bad guy. He knows when to step away.
It's not about cheating to win for Bryson. It's about proving who's better. And Bryson knows he's better than you. He's going to outpower, outmuscle, and outman you. And there's nobody that's going to be a more real man than Bryson Taylor. And he is making Andre Robinson into the same image as him, except different from being a strong grappler. Robinson's able to do it with those strikes, those educated fists, those quick kicks. The former boxer knows how to level his opponents.
Andre Robinson having a smart move there, breaking up that count out. Even if it was early on, he wants to make sure that he can spend as much time with Jacob Cass on the outside of the ring as possible.
Now he sends Jacob Cass back in. I guess he's used as a count-out victory is not going to be what will help him look good for this tournament or gain much momentum. You know, Bryson Taylor and Andre Robinson both could have chose to set out in the weeks leading up to the tournament and rest. But Andre said no, he wanted an opportunity to come out and gain some momentum and prove that he is going to be one of the top guys in that tournament. Not even a one count again. Oh, pull back clothesline. Bryson Taylor once again getting involved. Making sure he's just enough of a distraction to make sure.
Roll up from Andre Robinson. You saw it there, trying to take advantage of that little moment there with Bryson Taylor and Jacob Cass.
Bryson Taylor interrupting long enough to make sure that his man has the opportunity to get back on the offensive.
Jacob Cass kicking out there, not even a one count there. Andre has a fighting spirit that's commendable. I'd have to agree with you there. The way this man fights.
Oh my goodness, what a neckbreaker off the top rope. And Jacob Cass reached this far.
Oh, he knows he can't, so he put his feet down to make sure that he didn't tumble there. No room for mistakes. He couldn't get the distance, so he rolled out of the way and got him with a quick snap suplex.
9 minutes has elapsed in this 20-minute time limit, working towards that halfway mark.
Once again, Bryson Taylor getting involved, maybe even a little too much here. Let the man earn the victory himself, Bryson.
Yet another roll-up, that time getting a one count before Jacob Cass was able to counter out. Jacob Cass rolling through with that counter, hitting that kick. Now these 2 minutes changing strikes, and I don't think that's where Jacob Cass wants to be.
Absolutely not. Those hard-hitting punches and jabs from Andre Robinson are absolutely nasty. Those will leave bruises on you for weeks. Up on the top rope, but Jacob Cass didn't let him get all of it there.
Oh my goodness, those strikes.
Jacob Cass barely able to block or defend himself there. The more he gets hit in the gut from Andre Robinson.
Once again, we see Jacob Cass counter that strike.
Whoa, went for something there, but didn't quite get it.
Realized Andre was not where he thought he was. Jacob's a little disoriented from some of those strikes.
After all those shots to the gut, to the head, and look at these dirty knees. It'd be almost hard for Jacob Cass to do any of those top rope moves, those springboards, when you're getting beaten the way that he is from Andre Robinson.
Code Red said put an S in front of Hitman, and you have exactly how he feels about Andre Robinson. That seems to be a prevailing opinion from most fans. Oh my goodness, Bryson Taylor, come on, man.
Apparently Bryson Taylor doesn't think so. He sees potential in Andre Robinson. That's why he's doing everything he can to help him secure this win tonight.
Andre once again going for a roll-up.
Now look at this. This is exactly what we were just talking about. These heavy shots to the head.
Those left hands just throwing on Jacob Cass.
Not just the hands, but those elbows to the face.
Oh, Jacob Cass with a shot of his own, those left hands.
Oh, and that's what we saw him going for earlier.
The poison Rana.
Right on to Andre Robinson.
Andre Robinson had to kick out at 2. Jacob Cass cannot believe it.
I'm surprised myself. Him dumping him on his head like that, you would have thought that might have at least inched him a little bit closer to a 3 count.
Jacob Cass haunting over his opponent, waiting. Oh, is this it?
Is this
down in flames? The reluctant hero sends his opponent down in flames.
And Bryson Taylor distracting the referee so he won't count the pin.
Oh,
dang
my
it,
goodness.
Bryson. Come on. And the referee going for the count, but he waited a little bit too long there. Andre Robinson able to recover. Drop kick bringing him down. We saw the down in flames, that nasty brain buster to Andre Robinson, leveling the playing field for Jacob Cass here tonight in this match.
Almost 12 and a half minutes have elapsed in this matchup. Do you think these two men can go the distance? Bryson Taylor once again back on the ropes. Jacob Cass, I don't advocate for much violence, young man, but you just need to throw a hand and knock that man off on his butt. Teach him to stop getting involved in this match.
Both men disoriented. You saw him go for that Irish whip, but they ran right into each other.
Jacob Cass working over his opponent, trying to get him set up. Maybe you can set up for another one of those down in flames.
Say the ref is questionable.
Oh, there we go.
What do we got here? Is he going to go for that 450? And he hits it.
Oh my gosh, there was a rope break.
Well, Russell Ryan, there you go. The ref called it. That was a rope break. He was clearly under the ropes for that one. Oh, look at that. Ooh, quick kick right to the chest.
Cass not paying attention to the location from that 450 splash. Both these men disoriented. Almost 14 minutes of their lips in this match. Another roll up.
Oh, Jacob Cass reversing it this time. And
Jacob Cass with the win after the roll up.
And that is not what Bryson Taylor was expecting as he argued with Jacob Cass. He wasn't expecting that it would do that for Andre Robinson too.
Andre Robinson trying to utilize and make up for the cheating from one Mr. Bryson Taylor. Got caught and has now got an L in that column for himself while Jacob Cass continues to push forward towards the Beat the Heat tournament. Up next, Timothy Ray Young versus Adrian Flynn. Adrian Flynn's tag partner, Andrew Sullivan, they decided to step out of the tag division this month while Sullivan earned his chance at the Titans of the Ring Beat the Heat Regional Championship Tournament. But Adrian said that he still wants to wrestle, and there was an open contract because Timothy Ray Young wants to try to get some momentum for himself heading into their tag team match with High Rise next week for the Titans of the Ring Tag Team Championship. So Adrian Flynn ready to go.
Yep, here we go with our main event. Timothy Ray Young versus Adrian Flynn. The Silver Stallions making their entrance first here in tandem together as Andrew Sullivan has his back in this match.
Here we go, baby. One half of the team that came so close to winning the Tag Team Championship at Bluegrass Brawl, the heart of the Bluegrass State, the Silver Stallions. Adrian Flynn, the Kentucky Kid, being seconded by the thoroughbred Andrew Sullivan. We are going to be in for a great match. I wonder if the Kentucky kid can pull this out. What does that say? If he can be one half of the number 1 contender tag championship, you think that gets the Silver Stallions back into the talking points? Their shot at whoever comes out of high rise in the Tennessee Tens next week?
I think it would have to.
Tennessee Tens.
Those sultry tones letting us know out comes Timothy Ray Young. He's being seconded by his partner, Brawlin Matt Johnson.
2 best buds bonded over barroom fight bedlam. Timothy Ray Young, White Lightning, and Brawlin Matt Johnson making their way to the ring. Timothy Ray Young looks so focused tonight in his matchup against Adrian Flynn.
Timothy Ray Young, the big muscle of the group, the man that stands and towers. Oh my goodness, he's not one that I would want to see in a bar.
Nope, he wouldn't even have to bust a bottle over your head. He's all fists. Look at this. What a powerhouse.
He said it'd be beer abuse if he had to bust a bottle over someone's head.
Yep. You see it, Adrian Flynn, Timothy Ray Young gearing up for this match. And the bell rings. Timothy Ray Young right out the gate, kicking him right in the gut and bringing him to the mat. We've already seen how the Silver Stallions and the Tennessee Tens can fare against each other when we saw them in the 4-way gauntlet at Bluegrass Brawl. But now we get to see them in one-on-one action.
Timothy Ray Young working over Adrian Flynn. Adrian up. Adrian decides to go for a quick... Oh, nope. Kick out by Timothy Ray Young. Adrian Flynn going for a quick pin, trying to get the win here and get in and out, but...
Quick elbow drop from Timothy Ray Young.
White lining into the corner. Adrian goes running in, but just misses and finds himself eating turnbuckle. Big knee from White Lightning. Timothy Ray Young there to Adrian Flynn. Come on, Kentucky kid, let's see what you got.
Timothy Ray Young, obviously a little bit bigger in stature, but Adrian Flynn, he's got the speed, he's got the athleticism. All he has to do is get back in this.
This is an interstate rivalry. The Tennessee Tens versus the Silver Stallions, the Kentucky Boys, the Kentucky Kid versus White Lightning, Timothy Ray Young, Kentucky Bourbon versus old-fashioned distilled moonshine. Let's see who's going to get it.
Code Red said Timothy Ray Young is going to wash this win down with 1 beer, 2 beers, 3 beers, a shot of whiskey, a margarita, and a Bloody Mary. Listen, from the name, I'd have to say I think that Timothy Ray Young's a bit of a moonshine guy, if I do say so myself.
I would have to guess that as well. Adrian coming in with that forearm there, going for the pin. Russell, Ryan, we'll talk whenever Tennessee has some championships to show for it. Then we'll talk about who's more talented.
Burn to Russell Ryan. You see Adrian Flynn finally getting back in this, bringing this match around. Oh, Timothy Ray Young elbowing him right in the gut.
Adrian Flynn, one of the most talented technical ring generals we have here in Titans of the Ring. Young, but oh so skilled, oh so talented and well trained. Models his game after some of the greats: Lance Storm, Brian Danielson, Alex Shelley. The list goes on and on. He learned his technical prowess, learned that catch-can wrestling style. Said that he has big dreams and aspirations of one day working in England and in Japan, but right now he's staying here at home to bring Titans of the Ring to where they are on the map and they can earn themselves the right to have a chance to fight on that global stage with those great countries, and we can bring more and more great styles here into Titans. We already see a plethora of luchadors and some of that Japanese strong style here in Titans. Adrian Flynn providing that technical style that we see familiarized and popularized in England and in Europe.
Yeah, we do want to see a lot more of that diversity as Titans of the Ring grows and we see our roster bolster. But we have a great set of people and characters right now who are doing a wonderful job, such as these 4 men here. Timothy Ray Young, Adrian Flynn. Timothy Ray Young going for the pin there.
After that suplex, You can hear Bailey in the background. She's excited. She says this is a good match.
All they have to do is make a comeback. Adrian Flynn, even the dogs rallying for the Kentucky Kid who goes for that fisherman suplex there and going to the top rope to take down Timothy Ray Young.
Oh, there. Adrian didn't quite get all of that flying forearm.
Big elbow to the face, Bailey. Did you see it? Did you see it? You don't want to miss it.
There was another big elbow to the face. Brawling Matt Johnson now getting involved. Timothy Ray Young taking advantage with that big lariat to the back of the head of Adrian Flynn. Adrian Flynn met with those right elbows. I think you're absolutely wrong, my friend, and there's just a nice flurry. That Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu combination by Adrian Flynn ending up with that knee. And now Adrian Flynn has found himself out on the blue mats at ringside.
I just have to say it, the prowess that these two men have, the dominance that they've shown thus far competing in these one-on-one matches. Timothy Ray Young, we saw him in the opening show in one-on-one action, and he did a great job even coming up in loss. He still looked amazing. Adrian Flynn, we're getting to see him in a little bit of this one-on-one action against Timothy Ray Young, and what a great job he's doing keeping up with the big man.
Absolutely pushing forward ever so. Oh, there it is with the one of that
could be it. That could be it. And no.
Just a 2 count off that flying crossbody from the top rope by Adrian Flynn.
Brawling Matt Johnson getting a little involved there. We saw this in the last match. He's going through that roll-up.
And it backfires immediately.
Is Flynn going to get it? And no. Timothy Ray Young rolling him up again.
That's what it sounds like, Diddle. They didn't even want their own wrestlers, and they sent them up north to the state where they knew they could shine.
I would have to say, with the talent of the Tennessee Tens, I think they just outgrew Tennessee, if I have to say.
Well, right now, we're seeing how they're faring. You've got to think a big win from White Lightning will help set them and maybe even put them in the driver's seat next week against High Rise. High Rise has not actually had a match since winning those tag team championships.
Oh, and they'll be going up against the #1 contenders in what will be a great championship bout.
Adrian Flynn being overworked here by that bear hug. Oh my goodness, just letting him fall to the mat.
No, I just have to say, I think Tennessee Tens versus High Rise is a match that I absolutely want to see. And maybe if the whole singles thing doesn't work out, maybe the Silver Stallions. We have a great tag team division, a whole lot of variation, a lot of different matchups that can happen. I want to see them all.
Oh my goodness, those back elbows into the side of Adrian Flynn's head in the corner.
Stomps to Adrian Flynn. Timothy Ray Young taking back over in this match. Quick shots. Adrian Flynn reversing it, going for a knee of his own.
Walking in for that
Butterfly suplex. Man, that was great.
Not again.
Brawling Matt Johnson getting the eye of Adrian Flynn, taking his attention away from Timothy Ray Young.
Adrian
Quick shots there.
turning around just in time to be met with a right hand. Adrian getting overworked.
That was a sick uppercut from Timothy Ray Young. Heavy shots. Adrian Flynn going with some of his own. You saw that elbow and another elbow. He's got him in the corner.
That flurry of hits. It seems like Andrew Sullivan, though, is proving that he has all the trust in the world in his tag partner, where Brawling Matt Johnson can't even seem to trust in his tag partner. Has to keep getting involved. Saw that a similar kick to the one that was done by Jacob Cass earlier in the night. I've heard that Jacob Cass and Adrian Flynn have developed quite the friendship. Adrian's been taking a lot of time to listen and learn from Jacob Cass. Adrian says, I want to be there someday, and this is where I want to be.
Well, we already talked about the influences that Adrian Flynn has. A lot of those technical legends such as Bryan Danielson and Lance Storm. But I think that Jacob Cass has to be a part of that conversation, don't you? Oh man, superplex off the top rope. Go for the pin, Flynn. Go for the pin.
Welcome in, JJ Silva. Thank you for hopping in, my friend. It's good to hear from you. I'm glad to see you're doing well. I'm back in for another Kentucky homegrown, proud young man who I'm sure is excited to see this battle between the Kentucky kid and one half of the Tennessee Tens. A good wrestling mind is Mr. JJ Silva. Thank you for hopping in and joining in. I hope you're enjoying your the Titans of the Ring here. Is this your first time joining us for Titans of the Ring?
Is he going to go? A little bit of a tease there. Timothy Ray Young just a little bit too close to the... Oh, no, he still got him.
Kept him guessing. Said, am I going now? Am I going now? Well, now it's up and over.
I think he might have had some doubts there, considering how close Timothy Ray Young was to the ring. But Flynn just said, screw it, I'm going over.
You also got to think he probably didn't want to jump out and voluntarily put himself in. The
Kentucky driver.
The big blue driver.
The big blue
One,
driver,
two,
Timothy
three.
Ray Young puts him down. That big blue driver gets the win for Adrian Flynn.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for hopping in. We're live every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. And on the 24th, just a week from Saturday, will be our Beat the Heat tournament or monthly special event where you will get to see the Beat the Heat tournament to crown our first regional champion. As well as that night, we're going to be crowning our first women's champion. Adrian Flynn with a big win there. Saturday, June 24th, again, it's a small typo at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There will be a pre-show that kicks off at 5:30, as well as an intermission where you will get your chance to step out of the metaverse and talk with us and get to see and ask questions about Titans of the Ring and see any questions you have to ask.
Yep. And we already have 5 of the 8 competitors named for the Beat the Heat Titans of the Ring Regional Championship Tournament crowned there. And next week, we will learn who our last 3 competitors are. Next
week, we will see a tag team match between Fenton Ferris and KJM versus the Tandem Twins. 20-minute time limit. Who can get this win here? Yep. We will absolutely see. Ronan will be in action. It'll be her first time back after that brutal attack by Inyo. I'm excited to see Ronan back in the ring. Adrian Flynn gets another one-on-one match, but this time versus Andre Robinson.
Andre Robinson, we saw him take his first loss against Jacob Cass tonight, but he is a first-round qualifier for the Titans of the Ring Regional Championship Tournament. So, if Adrian Flynn can win that one, how do you think he fares?
I don't have a clue. We will see the Tag Team Championships being defended by the Tag Team Champions High Rise versus Major Artillery. I'm excited to see this match go down. In the main event, though, it's going to be Jacob Cass versus Bryson Teller. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and after
what a match.
We saw the animosity between these two in his match against Andre Robinson, so I think these men probably have more than just words for each other.
I do too. We want to thank all of our people that help out and help us create the magic that happens here and provides music for us. Tune in the same time next week at the same Stone Cold time at the same Stone Cold channel.